Donald Trump waking up this morning with his legal fate soon resting in the hands of 12, after both sides wrapped up a marathon of closing arguments.
This is a very dangerous day for Americans.
Prosecutor Joshua Steinglass imploring the jury to use, quote, common sense, arguing the former president conspired to corrupt the 2016 election by ordering Michael Cohen pay off Stormy Daniels so she couldn't derail his campaign. Steinglass saying, we'll never know if this effort to hoodwink the American voter in the 2016 election made a difference, but that's not something we have to prove. What prosecutors do need to prove? 34 business records, invoices, ledger entries, and check stubs were all falsified. The state highlighting these references to a legal retainer with Cohen that never existed. Lies, prosecutors say, a bogus paper trail meant to disguise the real reason Trump repaid Cohen for silencing Daniels. But Trump attorney Todd Blanche argued Cohen was Mr. Trump's attorney, so that retainer language, not false. Just a word generated by accounting software, not evidence of any conspiracy orchestrated by Mr. Trump, as he was too busy running the country in 2017. Blanche urging the jury to see the state's case resting on one man, Cohen, branding him the, quote, gloat, the greatest liar of all time, telling jurors you cannot send somebody to prison based upon the lies of Michael Cohen, drawing a sharp rebuke from the judge since prison time is not required if the jury convicts, instructing them to disregard it. While outside the court, a bizarre circus-like scene, Robert De Niro clashing with Trump supporters.
We're trying to be gentlemen in this world.
You're washed up.
You are gangsters.
You're washed up.
You are gangsters.
You're washed up.
The actor joining Capitol Hill officers on hand as surrogates for President Biden. As NBC News reports, the Biden campaign tries out a new strategy, no longer shying away from calling attention to Mr. Trump's legal jeopardy.
Well, that was the wacky scene outside the courthouse.
Yes.
How about inside? You were there for all of those arguments. Yep. How were jurors reacting to this long day? How about Mr. Trump himself?
So they started out very alert, as usual, paying attention. They're all awake. By the end of the day, when we got to that 8 p.m. hour, some of them are twirling their hair, rubbing their faces. One lady stretches her head all the way back. You can understand, these are human beings. They've been listening to these dense legal arguments. And I think the prosecution was so worried about covering the waterfront that it just went on and on. The defense was long, too. But we'll see whether they punish them for that or whether they just move past it now in deliberations.
It's a long day, and courtroom seats are not known for their comfort.
No.
Let's talk about the high points for each in terms of the argument.
I think the defense did a really effective job, essentially saying the idea that these records were falsified is, in their words, just absurd. They said the way that they actually put in the legal retainer language, which is the thing that's actually false, is a drop-down menu in the accounting software, trying to take the sting out of the idea that this was some sort of criminal conspiracy. But I also think the prosecution did an effective job trying to confront Michael Cohen's baggage, saying, look, we didn't choose him. This is someone Donald Trump chose because of the way that he lies. And so they both had high points, but it went on for a long time.
All right, Laura, thank you. Long days ahead as the jury goes out a little later this morning.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.